We don't do a whole lot of unboxing videos or kind of test videos here at Grub Masters, but today's one of those days. The great folks at Talon Claw CookWare reached out to me and asked if we'd review their pan, and I got this great letter. My name is Gregory Koch, and I'm the founder of Talon Claw CookWare. I've created the first of its kind, fully patented barbecue cookware made for the grill. I set out on this journey about 4 years ago after many burns and mishaps cooking with my cast iron skillets. I knew there had to be a better and safer way. So they sent me their pan, and you know, I love cooking on my cast iron skillets, but I pretty much always have a set of these standing by, or I have a towel. There are times when I take that pan and I put it on the table and I've got to tell everybody, be careful, it's hot, you know, don't grab the handle. And this thing is just, not only is it, you know, functional and, you know, you could argue safer, it's pretty badass. Here's the claw. So this is the detachable handle. This one's made out of aluminum. They have cast iron ones as well. And there are these, you know, teeth or talons that just kind of hook in on the pan. And here's the pan. This bad boy weighs in at about 5.5 pounds. It'll hold 6 cups of water, so quite a bit. These pans are made to be stacked. I only have one, but you could see that they'd stack up and nest inside each other pretty easily. And the whole premise is the claw goes into the pan and hangs onto it. There are little grooves here on the bottom that it locks into. And this thing is, I mean, it's on there. It's rock solid. I mean, I wouldn't tip it upside down, but you could definitely pour with it. You know, pretty much fully articulating here. And did I mention this is badass? I mean, this looks cool. So I wanted to put it through its paces. I figured we would test it out, and we're gonna do like a chicken enchilada kind of deconstructed dish here. A nice wet dish. We're gonna do it on the grill. On the side burner. So the first thing I'm gonna do is give this a little shot of canola spray. And now I've got some rotisserie chicken. You can buy this at Costco. I've seen it at the meat center here locally. If you have leftover barbecue chicken, totally good, but this stuff is great. It's not that expensive, and it's just awesome. So I've got, I'd say about 2 cups here. I don't know, I really did it more by handfuls. So that's gonna go in. I've got half of a jar of chunky salsa. That's gonna go right on top. Little Mexican corn, it's got the peppers, got a little bite to it, a little heat. That's gonna go in. And then I've got the enchilada sauce. My wife makes this, hers is really good. I got the canned one today just to show you how easy this meal goes together. It's really just a dump and go, which is nice. Put a fair amount of that there. Perfect. Now I'm gonna give this just a little bit of oregano. Let's see if it doesn't blow all over the yard. Give it a shot of cumin. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna mix this up. All right, that is all pretty well incorporated. And now I'm gonna pop it onto the side burner. Let's get that going. And we're really just gonna get that up to a simmer. Now at the same time, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fire up the grill. I'm gonna use the grill as an oven. I'm gonna do one side super hot, the other side cool. And when this is up to a simmer, we're gonna put some cheese on it, throw it on that side. So, let's fire that up as well. All right, let's get to simmering. I'm doing this on the side burner today, really just to get a good camera shot of it. But honestly, you could do this right over the hot portion of your grill too. Like I said, use it as an oven with the indirect method. When you're simmering, you're gonna be right over that hot heat. And then when you're melting the cheese, you move it off to the side. The great thing about this meal too is that chicken's already fully cooked. Everything's really cooked. All we really do is really heating things through, getting it up to a simmer, and letting those flavors melt. All right, so we've hit our simmer. It's come up to temp. As I pull away from the spoon, you can see that the liquid's not running right in underneath it, so it's the right thickness. What I'm gonna do now is I've got some tortillas. These are flour tortillas. Use corn if you like them. I like the flour better, but that's just me. And I just cut them into little slices or little wedges, and these are just gonna go right in now. And we'll mix these through. And those tortillas are really gonna soak up a lot of that enchilada sauce. They're gonna be nice and pliable and soft, and boy, they're gonna taste great. So we'll just wait for that to happen, a few minutes. All right, that looks perfect. Now it's time for the cheese. I've got about a cup here of Mexican shredded cheese. I'll sprinkle this on top. All right, we'll kill our heat. And now, the star of the show, the Talon Claw. This is super cool. And grab that, lock it in. Pop them over. Again, hot side, cool side. I want the cheese to melt. Close the lid. The grill's holding at about 400 degrees. Be a few minutes before that cheese is melted. Just gonna give it a quick rotation. And it is starting to melt up nice. Our cheese is nice and melted. It's been about 5 or 6 minutes, and you know what they say, if you're looking, you're not cooking, and I took a few pictures, so it definitely lost a little heat. You'll probably get it to melt just a bit quicker, depending on your grill. Just keep an eye on it. Those tortillas have softened up nicely. You can tell that they've just soaked up a lot of that enchilada sauce, and it's just gonna be so good. It's time to garnish. Let's pull it out. Oh man, look at that. Talon Claw. That looks great. Now, to finish this off, let me kill my heat. What I'm gonna do, a dollop of daisy. Actually, in this case, it's breakstones, but get a good sour cream. Put a couple nice dollops on there. There we go. Get a little guacamole. And man, I cheated. I got the stuff already made in the package. It's good stuff though. And then top it all off, a little green onion. That is it. It doesn't get any easier than that. I dumped everything in, chicken's fully cooked. The recipe's a home run for sure. The pan, I gotta tell you, I'm a fan. It's just cool. I think it's gonna be a little bit of a conversation piece. I like the idea of being able to go right from your grill, your smoker. Heck, I had it on the Blackstone. I had some beans in it because beans are wet and you're not gonna want those on your griddle. I was cooking right out on that with the griddle. Nice can of baked beans in there. Did a fabulous job. You take your claw, hook it onto the pan, you bring it wherever you want, you set it down right at the table. Perfect for family style type foods. This thing is just the coolest. I did get a little bit of stuff in the tines here because I filled that up so high. I'm sure it's gonna wipe out no problem. You can take care of it just like a regular cast iron skillet. You're gonna wash it down, no soap, wash it down, scrub it with a brush, get it nice and clean, keep doing that until it pours off. You'll see our skillet cleaning video. Pop it on the stove, heat it up, hit it with a little canola oil, rub it in, let it cool. Give you no trouble at all. This thing is just super, super cool. I just love the fact that, I mean, this thing is loaded and it's not going anyplace. It's rock solid. Super cool idea. If you go to their website, and it's TalonClawCookWare.com, and you type in Grubmasters for the coupon code, they're gonna give you 10% off too. I hope you check it out. I really like the pan. Should be a great recipe. I'm ready to dig in. Get out there and cook. You guys want some, huh? Later.